These little guys are all over my yard. All over my yard, all over my house. Not sure what they are. I am going to, however, call the pest control specialist, aka exterminator, not to exterminate them, but to identify them. I don't want to hurt them if they're caterpillars. Give them a chance to try and turn into, blossom into butterflies. But I have never seen caterpillars like this, ever. They are literally all over my house. Oh, there was a cluster of these in this corner last night. They are apparently gone. But they are all over the place. All over the ground. Have to be very careful while I walk because I don't want to step on them. And if they're not caterpillars, I hope they aren't harmful to me and my children because they are all in this tree. Here's one. So this tree is way taller than my house. Goes all the way up. I don't know if you can see it, but at least 30 feet tall. At least. And they are all everywhere. One thing that I have noticed since these caterpillars have been here, I have not heard any crickets around the house, which I often do at this time of year. And when there are crickets about, they are accompanied by black widows. So I don't know if their presence has anything to do with the lack of spiders or crickets, but they are definitely here. Usually around this time of year, I have the exterminator come out to spray for water bugs. We also get water bugs in this area a lot. And crickets and black widows. I live in the high desert. Um, since they have been here and I did not call the exterminator, I don't have these creatures dead in my backyard. I would have hundreds of them dead. Every night it would be more and more. So I decided not to because I'm thinking they are caterpillars. If they are, I want to help them live. So, but it's kind of creepy seeing them all over your house like this. So I just want to make sure for the safety of myself and the safety of my children, my family, that, gosh, look at that little guy over there. He is on the screen. He's on my screen in my window. I just want to make sure that we are not being subjected by some strange bug. They look like caterpillars, but of course, again, I want to make sure they are all over my house. And I wonder, not so much over here, but they are still here. And I wonder if any of my neighbors, this is my neighbor's house, I don't see any of these bugs or creatures, whatever they are, on my neighbor's property. But they are definitely here. Is that one? Yep. No, that's not. That's where people are. But yeah, so I thought it was pretty interesting. Wanted to get this in. Well, to pest control specialist so that they can properly identify these little guys. One of my friends said that it was a centipede or a millipede. They said it doesn't look like a centipede to me. But there are more. They are definitely on the move trying to survive. They do not do this in the daytime. They only do this at night. Like I said, we live out here in the high desert, so it is hot at this time of year. Today was, I believe, we had a high of 96 degrees. So they are not trying to cross. This is my air conditioning unit. They are not trying to cross over the hot desert because they can't. So, yeah. Alrighty. Oh, see, this is my swamp cooler. If they are caterpillars, these little guys right here, back here, I don't know if you can see it, probably have, if they are, that's where they're gonna stay. They probably have the best place to hide because it's completely covered. Whereas these guys here, they're still kind of a little safe. These guys, but the biggest cluster that was there earlier, if they stay here, they could be eaten by wasps. Or not birds. Birds don't come under here, but I definitely have had wasps to try and make nests under this part of the house in the back. But because I make it my business to try and keep down those wasps on a regular while they're right there sweeping and, you know, keeping dust from around my windows and around my doors and cobwebs down and things like that. And they don't usually thrive where I live because I don't like them. I do whatever it is that I need to do to keep those guys away. Sorry, wasps, but I like butterflies, not wasps. So, yes, they are all over. There was a big, huge pack here last night. Huge. I actually have a still picture of those. You can actually hear them. They sound kind of crackly. And I know all of them aren't going to make it because I do see that some had died in the heat. But these guys that made it up onto the wall, they're still going. Last night it was a lot here. Oh yeah, you can see one here. He's moving along. This is just a concrete slab where a room used to exist. It doesn't exist any longer, so it's just recently been taken down. It was a concrete slab here. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. This little guy right here is probably about, I hate to use this finger, but okay, he's probably about the length of this finger. A typical finger, not extra long, not extra short. And there are some that are, he's small. Actually, he's small compared to some of the other ones. Let's look and see if we can find a longer one. And yeah, we have. He's a lot longer. He's a lot longer than the one that I just showed you. And typically that's about the size of them. So yeah, again, for the final time, we're gonna get the pest control specialist out here. Alrighty.